Hello, librarians. My name is Bill Gaythwaite, and I'm so pleased that my debut novel, Underburn, has just been published, and I have an opportunity to talk to you about it. I want to show you the cover, which I love, by the way. It sort of reminds me of a David Hockney print. Um, anyway, I'm not sure if I ever expected that the novel would happen. I've been writing short stories and getting them published in little magazines and anthologies for many years. And friends would often ask me, when are you going to write that novel? As if I had simply forgotten to pick up milk at the store or something. Uh, However, I honestly didn't set out to write a novel. I started Underburn as a text, actually. I have close friends in California who lost their home to a wildfire in 2018. And they moved in temporarily with family. It was a very sad time, but they were rather heroically putting a positive spin on things by telling funny stories about the challenges of living with elderly parents. And so I, along those lines, created a microfiction piece that I sent to them as a text that amused them. And around the same time, I stumbled upon Nancy Sinatra singing her hit, These Boots Are Made for Walking, on YouTube from 1966 with her backup dancers. And it got me thinking about the backup dancers and what might have become of them, which is something I also think about when I watch old movies about what happened to the extras. Where are they now? So I started wondering what happens if this recent wildfire impacted one of the Nancy Sinatra's backup dancers. And that gave me my first character, Iris Flynn, um, and got the plot moving. Underburn is a story about a family. It centers on Iris, who's a 73-year-old acerbic, wildly self-sufficient former television actress, and what happens to her when her son Frank loses his home in a wildfire and arrives on her doorstep, which is the latest in a string of personal setbacks for Frank, who has had somewhat of a troubled existence. He arrives with his young boyfriend, Logan, who happens to be a featured extra on a show geared to teenagers. Logan is very aware of the social media presence of his show, their Instagram following and such. Iris is someone who does not suffer fools well. So during those first few weeks, they struggle a bit. Hopefully, that's depicted humorously as they try to navigate living together. Then Iris receives urgent news from Maine, which is where she grew up on a potato farm, from where she fled 50 years earlier to come to Hollywood. And she convinces the guys to go with her to confront her estranged sister and brother-in-law who are raising their 12-year-old granddaughter. Underburn is a multi-generational story told from various perspectives, where secrets are revealed and new connections are made and forgiveness happens. I think in this way, it's relatable to a number of people, a number of readers. With the writers that I most admire, writers like Joan Silber or Elizabeth Stroud or Sue Miller, they do this really wonderful job of depicting characters uh, who have arrived where they are because of a path not taken or because of the choices that they've made, and they do this so poignantly. It was something that I was attempting to do in Underburn as well, hopefully with some humor and with some compassion. So it's sort of a Hollywood tale, but honestly, it's a hopefully a relatable one about how we all navigate family relationships. And again, I'm just really pleased to be able to share the book with you. I hope you enjoy it, and I certainly hope that your patrons enjoy it as well. Thanks for listening.